Hello everyone and welcome back to Planet Coaster, Russia's Wonderland. This is part uh 4? Yeah, I think it's part 4. And yeah, like I said in the last video, today we are going to be building our first coaster in the park. It's going to be in this area right over here. It's going to come around there. Off camera, I built a little extra shop right here, this ice cream shop. And over here I built a pizza pen, because I felt like we needed a few more little food stores along here. But yeah, I think it looks good. So now, today we're just going to be focusing on building the roller coaster. It's going to come like back here, maybe do a turn or something. But yeah, so come over here to scenery real quick. And if I click scenery, no, I don't want those. But if I click more filters and I click source, Frontier Workshop. So I saved a few little things here from the Frontier Workshop. So I got this nice park entrance and it also has a train station. It's really, really good. If you put it in the ground, it'll look better because like the trees are there to make the trees at the front like pop out. But yeah, we downloaded that. We also downloaded this station, which is really nice. This is what I'm going to be using for this coaster. It goes above ground. And then this basic station right here, like, we don't have to use this for a station. We could use this for like a tunnel, for like a dark ride or something. It also has all these trees, which is really stupid. But yeah. So yeah, we're going to be using this roller coaster station for a ride. So let's start by placing it, I think right here would be good because the entrance is there and the exit, wait, no, she did it this way. And then if we raise it up, that looks good. Let's look at this. So the exit is right here, so you just walk down like stairs and they'll lead you right there. Over here's where the coaster will come back. Yeah, wait, should we make it so it comes back through here? Yeah, I think so. Well, it depends on how we place this station. So, and then the entrance is going to be over here. It's going to wrap around, go along here probably, something like that. But yeah, so now we got the station down. Let's choose a ride that we're going to use. So I think we should, oh wait, coasters. I think we should pick something sort of like a standard coaster, nothing too like crazy right at the start. This is a standing coaster. That'd be not that bad. Even though it is a launch coaster, I don't think you have to make it launched. You might, but if you can make this like a chain lift coaster, let's check that out real quick. Oh yeah, okay, so you can make it a chain lift. You don't even need to do a launch on it. Perfect. Okay, so let's do this coaster. So, let me come over here, delete this one. And we'll create a custom, standard, here, F25. Perfect, I think that's good. Now we just want to angle this so it's lined up. Use advanced move to bring it up. Is there a way that we can turn off the supports on this? I don't think so. But let's try to make this so it works. So yeah, the entrance is going to be on this side. Exit on the other side. We want it just perfect. So it's not, if I might have to spin this a little bit. And then I come back over here. Perfect. Just line it up. Bring it up here, just like this. And now we move it. What's obstructing this? Maybe we need to bring it up. Yeah, okay, perfect. This should be good. Yeah, okay, perfect. So, before we start with the track here, we want to try to place the... Actually, let's just start with the track. So we want the front of the coaster, we can put it straight into a chain lift, but we can't because the border for the coast, for the thing's right there. We'll have to do like a little turn. If I make the length on this shorter, you can get like a little turn maybe. You could use just, oh, there's a wheel lift, but we want to just dip it down just a little bit as it's turning, like this. So it gets a little bit of speed, and then if we level it out at 0, I think that's good. So now what we're going to want to do is start with the chain lift. So we're going to make it a sort of steep chain lift. We're going to make this chain lift speed 5 or 6. I don't know what I just put it on. And what we're going to do is, so 1 support, then 1, 2, 3, then 1 support, 1, 2, 3, then 1 support, then 1, 2, 3. That's a good height. Because we don't want like a super crazy coaster right off the bat. And this is in meters. If it was feet, then it's like, this would be a normal size, like medium size coaster. So right here, we're going to want supports on for the end of the chain lift here. Just like this. Then we want track supports off and optional catwalk on. For right here, which is going to head down. It's going to start going down. Now we're going to 1, turn the catwalk off, make supports on, then go 1, 2, 3. Or is that not steep enough? That's not steep enough. Don't want it to turn. That's beyond. I think that's a good steepness. Okay, so yeah. So right off of this, let's go straight down. Wait, 1 sec. Before we do that, I have a really good idea. So right here, it's gonna start turning while it's heading down. So right here we want this like this. We want track supports on just for this one. And we want it to turn as it's going sort of steep. Like that. Because it'll look cool. So we want track supports off, on. So it goes like that. And then off, off. And then it's gonna curve out with them on. Back to a basic like this. This is gonna lead into a pretty much straight track here. It's gonna go into, we don't want it like going straight over the path. We want this to go end off not being on the path. So something, let's see. We have some more over here. These are all weird. There's even more, okay. This is literally gonna, like, what is going on? What are these? I'm sorry, what are these? What are these track pieces? This, what is this supposed to be? Okay, this is actually kind of cool, but it's way too big. No, we're not gonna do any of those. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I think that's probably the best option. Yeah, but then it's gonna go straight towards the barrier. Oh wait, I have an idea. We're gonna do some terrain right after this, but so it's gonna go like this. Then it's gonna go up. It's gonna start turning on an angle. And it's gonna go like turning up a mountain. And that's gonna be like some sort of hill. And then it's gonna drop right back down. If we make this at 0. At the top of the mountain here, it's gonna drop on a hopefully sort of a 0 angle here. Drop down the mountain. I just realized none of this has any track supports, so we have to redo all this. I don't understand why this never has any track supports. It's so annoying. We want track supports on. There we go. And it kind of looks a little weird, but it's okay. Now, right now we're gonna take off the track supports for this. Actually, they're gonna go on, and this is where it's gonna start like turning up. I'm gonna make this wider so it's less rough. And right here, it's gonna hopefully straighten out as it drops down. Actually, up here we should do the brake section. Yes, we should do the brake section up here. No, we shouldn't, because there's definitely gonna be something more back there as well. So we don't want to do the brake section here, and we don't want this to be too steep. Want it to be steep enough. I think that's good. It's a nice little drop down. Then right off of here, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna select track supports on. We're gonna put ourselves here a non-inverted sort of roll. Even though we have the exact same thing, we want this to be smaller. The exact same thing over here, just bigger, but we want it smaller. Now we want this to have supports, and we want to do the track support 3 thing. So 1, and then like a little airtime hill, 2, and then track supports like this. And we want them on here. Right over here. We want them off. 1, 2, 3, and then this one on. This is good because it's probably gonna delete that support, which we want because we want less supports on these crazy things. On this banked, partially banked turn. Yeah, perfect. It got rid of that support, so it looks a lot more like better. Now over here, it's gonna turn on an angle even more as it's sort of going up. And remember, there's gonna be like a terrain like going through here, so you're gonna be going through tunnels and caves and stuff, sort of. So it's gonna dip back down. Not yet, that's a problem. Okay. So we want this to not dip back down. Maybe that's a problem turning that way. What if we make it so it turns this way and then equals a point where it just levels out? So like this maybe. Where would it be? 0. Sort of like this. And then kind of curve back around like this, going down. Or something like that, I think. I want this to go back to 0. We always want this to be a longer track. And we want this track to be like leveled out. And just like a small bump of airtime. Now this is gonna go up. This is where the brake section's gonna be. So if I just build that, and then I come over here, I find friction brakes, trim brakes, or block section. I think block section's probably the best. So deacceleration rate, all this stuff, and then release speed, it's gonna be this. And then release acceleration, not that much. Actually, wait, never mind. We don't want that. We want these to be trim brakes. With very low speed. And what we want to do to get maximum efficiency is we make the trim brake length super short, so we can get the most amount of them in without going super overboard with the length of them. Then it dips back down just for a little bit of speed. Turns around, one last little partially banked turn here. I want to find 0. Right here. That looks super janky. Like that. Looks good. And then this is going to start going to 0. Turning back around. And then right here, we're just gonna have the friction wheel. Wait, no. We don't want that. We just want drive tires, wait. Oh, okay, wait. Flat. Unbanked. Now can we do some drive tires? Apparently not. Do we have to build one first? Here we go. Perfect. Now, we want to go check out any areas that look kind of like rough. Well, we should test this first. We should test the ride first. So let's come over here, open testing, start test, ride camera. Let's skip forward past the chain lift real quick. Come to the top. I like it. It's kind of slow, which is good. Okay, we're gonna need to smooth that area out. Up down here, nice little airtime hill. Hop around. Okay. I think that's good. But what we're gonna want to do right at the end of this, so, okay, before everything's smooth except for that one little part. Where was it? I think it was here. Probably was here. So if we edit coaster and select this part right here. I'm gonna smooth this entire part out right here. Let's check it out. I think it's not the problem right there. I think the problem's like all of that. There we go, there we go, there we go. Perfect, that looks really good. Okay. So if we stop the test real quick and then restart the test, we can ride the whole coaster. Let me speed past the chain lift. Perfect. That's nice. Nothing bad about this part. Goes up there, nice. Right here. Oh, okay. We need to fix that bottom part, but we got the first part done. Everything else is pretty good, right? All these turns are fine. That one's a little rough, but it's okay. Before we do the brakes, the block brakes, well, we should probably fix the smoothing first. So the only problem that we're having right now is right here. So if I edit coaster, okay, look at that. So it's a little nauseating, a little scary, but it's really exciting. So I think we're pretty good. Oh wait, I see where the problem is. Not that. It's not that. It's right here. It's these. Right. Should be good. Let's go. Let's go. We fix it. We fix it. All right, let's try this one more time. Let's try this one more time. So if we go, what the heck am I doing? Okay. Stop testing. Open testing. Ride camera. Right here, just speed it up. I like the turn drop. That was a really nice addition. Let's go! We actually fixed that smoothing. Nice. That's really smooth now. Okay. I think we got this. Maybe that'll reduce the fear and stuff just by a little bit. Everything else is pretty good. And it'll also reduce it when we fix those brakes. So yeah, let's wait for this to be done and we can check the results. Oh, the excitement's really high. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much the same. I can understand why the fear is really high. It isn't pretty. It looks nice. So it looks a little bit scary. Not to me, though, but probably to the guests that are coming in the park. But let's check what actually the view of this you get. That's sick. With all, like, there's going to be the trees here. There's going to be, like, a big fence going around here, probably. Something like that. But that looks nice. Like, just imagine you're walking down and you just see the roller coaster going above your head. That's a good first coaster, in my opinion, at least. The only problem I have is this right here. Like, it feels weird having it and go over, but we'll work it in because it looks really nice, like just a straight line and then back, sort of thing. But I like the way it ends up working out. Like, when you're on the ride, it feels good, but when you're looking at it, it doesn't. It's also good for when you're on the path, but yeah. So let's just fix up these brakes and that'll be it for today's video. So what I was thinking is probably making these. If I edit this coaster, probably I'll make these if I'll stop the test, I want to select this piece of track, and we'll make this a block section with all the good settings I put on. Hopefully this will work. So if I just come over here and open testing again, start, we'll put on the ride camera, and we'll fast forward through the entire thing for the entire chain lift. And here we go. This should be good. Nice smooth drop. Nice turn around here. Get a little bit of like hang time, not necessarily, but alright, nice drop there. We smoothed that out, which was good. This turn, it's really nice. You get a view of the shops and everything. Airtime hill, another turned airtime hill. Turn back, kind of a switchback sort of thing there. Another airtime hill. Here we go. Yeah. It didn't do much. Here, wait. What if we make them? What if we just made them all that one thing, that certain type? It's not really realistic, but I think it might have to be done. No, we do not want it to be normal track. We want this to be trim brakes. Sure. Deacceleration rate. Here we go. Let's try this. Wait, I think I've been just smoothing that. Okay, wait, let's try this. But testing is opened, right? We're back over here. Let's skip forward to here. Popping back up. Kind of slows you down. What, instead of making tires there, what if we just made them brakes? I feel like that's a better idea. So, edit coaster. Over here, we want to make a new selection of these, and we make these, say, trim brakes that make you go really slow. Now, if I click on this, yeah, they're the trim brakes. Perfect. All right, let's where are we on the ride, right? Let's skip forward. Blah, blah, blah. Right here, we're gonna go on the ride camera. See these brakes now. So these brakes sort of slow you down, nothing much, just so you still get the bit of throw right at the end. And then, yeah, something going on. It doesn't matter though, because ride has good ratings. Like, it doesn't matter necessarily. But if we close the testing, we start the test. We'll speed this up real quick so it goes through, just so we can see the results. Let's actually go heat maps so we can see. Let's look at the excitement heat map. So it goes through. So it's a pretty fair amount of excitement all the way through. Let's see the fear heat map. Yeah, there's a lot of fear there. I don't understand how going up the chain lift is scary, and then going down the hill, but okay. And let's check the nausea one. Oh, it's all nice going up, and then as soon as you start going down, it just gets really nauseating. And there's not much we can really do about that, like, I don't know, it's the way I made the coaster, probably. I feel like all the G-forces are fine. Nothing's too bad. Not crazy amount of G-forces, lateral G-forces at least. Let's check vertical G-forces. Yeah, there's a few little ones that go up, but you need G-forces on a coaster to make them good. You can't just have no G-forces. And forward G-force. yeah, it's pretty good. So I think that's a good coaster for our first coaster in the park. It's really nice. As soon as you walk in, you'll see it. Yeah, so make sure you leave your suggestions on what you want it to be called, what you want its theme to be, and like colors and everything like that, because in the next video, that's what I'll be doing, making the path and everything, all the scenery. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.